can live to a villa. There are villas and there are family houses. There are villa apartments which are more luxurious. There is also studio houses that you can live. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Fresha and welcome to the Dream Team. Please consider subscribing if you have not yet, and also turn on the bells that you may never miss out any video that we post twice a week. So we are back with another interesting one today, and as you can read from the title, we are having a house hunting in Doha. So I want us to go through the basics, or to check on the things that you have to consider before moving into a house while you have decided to live in Qatar. So first of all, you should ask yourself what you really want. You must have some ideas in your mind. I want such a house, I want to do this and this, and the rest will follow. So what happens when you are in Doha and you think that you want to move into a house or a private house, or maybe for instance you've been living in a company house, or you are just coming into Doha and you want to get your place to live, it is very easy and very fast. So there are different websites which will help you get a place to live in Doha, but there is this one that everybody or most of the people are using, and the most genuine website, that is called Qatar Living. So when you go to Qatar Living website, you will get that they are giving you many options of many houses, and this is where the basics and the points to consider comes in which location do you want to be. Like for example, if you're working in a certain company, do you really want to be far from your company? Do you want to be close? You should consider the location, the distance, and also how it really is according to your class and the type of house that you want. There are different types of accommodations that you can live in Qatar. You have to be decided on what kind of accommodation or what kind of rentals you want. You can live to a villa. There are villas and there are family houses. There are villa apartments which are more luxurious. There is also studio houses that you can live as one person or two or three people. It will depend on what kind of a house you want to be. So if you decide the location and then you have in mind what kind of a house you want to be, then you will check the houses that they are offering, and the next thing for you that you should do is check if the house is fully furnished or not furnished, because you find that sometimes they are saying they have the house is furnished, and therefore you have to pay a little bit more higher rent than the house that is not furnished, because if it is not furnished, you'll just find a vacant room and you'll have to buy everything for yourself. Everything means the furniture, the facilities that you want to use, it will be on you. But for the fully furnished, they have everything. You just move into your house with only your personal belongings. Furnished and not furnished, let us just check a few things about the two sides. But furnished houses, you will only move with your personal belongings, and it is easy for those people who are just coming to live, not for a long time or maybe for a long time. It is easy for you if you don't want to keep purchasing things here and there. It is easy for you to move to a furnished house, but be sure that it will be of higher price, or the rent amount will be higher than the house that is not furnished. So the house that is not furnished, it will cost you a lot because you have to furnish everything. But if you really don't want that high class life, you just want a medium life, it is possible and very easy for you to get a not furnished house. So something else you should check after you check the location and whether it is furnished or not, you should check if the houses you're giving the deposit and security deposit money, because in some places you'll find that they're telling you to give security deposit. This one means you'll pay for the rent and also deposit some amount, a 1 month rent that it will be like for security for you. So the time that you'll decide moving out, you can agree with your landlord or with your with the person the house owner, to give you the deposit back or to use it as the last month before you decide to move. Something else very important is that you will find that in the website, some places, some houses, some apartments, they are telling you that they will tell you if it is the landlord who takes the rent or the middleman. You have to consider that. It's really important for you, because you'll find sometimes there are instances that you pay to middlemen and the money maybe didn't get to the house owner, and you start experiencing very hard, difficult things. But it really happens. But it's really very important for you to decide on what you really want. Do you want to pay to the landlord directly, or you want to pay through the middlemen? They will always indicate for you when you are selecting the house that you want to live to. Something else regarding the money also, you will have to check if the owner of the house or the middleman, whoever you're giving the receipt to, you're giving them in form of a receipt, in form of a check, in form of cash. It's really very important for you. My advice is, I would prefer to go to a house that I am paying either through a check, through a receipt, but not cash. Personally, that is my opinion, because I feel like sometimes things just come up, things just get worse, and you don't really have something to say that yes, I paid, because you gave the person the cash. So I would advise people out there, you look for the houses or apartments that are taking checks or any written documents that you really paid the house. So something else, when you get to the house that you have really already chosen, you will check the kind of ACs they are having. It is really important for you to check this, because as you may know, if you live here already or you are out there and you're deciding to come into Qatar, it is very important, and very important, I repeat, that to have AC in a house. There is nobody who would live without AC in Qatar. I tell you that. If you're planning to move into Qatar, you should be aware of that. So check what kind of ACs they give, because sometimes they bring as the split AC, and others they will bring as window ACs. The window AC, sometimes it's kind of noisy, in my opinion. So I feel that I will move with the window AC, which has also a remote control. You can control the temperature that you want to have in your house. So those are the very important things to check about the AC. You really have to have an AC. So there is a type of accommodation I have talked about. You'll have to check if it is family, or it is for single people, or it is for ladies, because mostly in Qatar you will find that they have indicated we only have family houses. What does this mean? It means that it is only a family who can live in that particular apartment. You cannot get a bachelor living in that. No, but most of the times you'll find that they allow ladies to live in family houses, but only ladies. So if you don't have a family, you will find that most of the cases they allow ladies only to live in the house, but bachelors, they are not allowed. And also in the other side, you'll find that if it's a bachelor apartment, you'll find that no ladies are allowed in that place, and also the families are not allowed in that place. And so it's really important for you to check about that. And also they will indicate on the website that if you're getting the house, you have to pay some commission. They have different rules in the website. You will find that some of them, they don't ask for commission, but some of them really do. This means that when you're getting a house, they will tell you before you get to that house, you have to pay a commission of this and this, because we helped you to get a house. It happens to some of the apartments, so you also have to check that. So you don't really want to go, and when you're in the house, you find that you're being asked for money that you never knew you were supposed to give in the first place. So it is important for you to check if they are asking for commission or not. So before you move into the house, you should also make sure that you have gone and visit the site. You cannot just finish all the payments and everything on the website and then decide moving to a house that you've not visited before. It is advisable that you visit the house that you have chosen, the house of your the house of your desire. You visit it before you move in to that place. So there are also something that I can mention about the studio house. You find that you may live alone, or you may live with 2 or 3 people. It will depend on the rules of the apartment. And also you'll find that some apartments are telling you that you have a 4-bedroom room, and these 4 bedrooms, it means that 1 bedroom per person, but the sitting room and the kitchen you are sharing. So it is advisable for you also to check that when it comes to the matter of type of the house or type of the place you want to move in. So that is really advisable to check. I thought it was important that we can talk about that. I hope it helped you out there, and that if you're deciding to move into Qatar, or you're deciding to move from one house to another, please make sure that you consider these points, because they will be helpful. I hope this video helped you, and in case you have any question, just comment and ask under the comment section. And please remember to subscribe and turn on the bell, that you may never miss out any video that we post. So thank you guys, you are always important to me. I love you. Peace.